This Pokemon grading cheat code is free money. And here's the formula and how to do it. So if I go to Pack Magic and I go to the Discover tool, I want to sort by gradability. Then if I go to the filters, I want to look at modern era cards. And then you want the average price to be $250 to $1,000 because we want to hit that higher PSA price tier. So looking down the list, I want to find something that's a little bit more recent. So let's choose the Bubble Mew. So if I scroll down here to the grading breakdown, I can see it's around $2,000 in a PSA 10. And even in a PSA 9, it's around $1,000, which is great. So even if I pay the $150 for the express package, I should still be up a little bit, even if I'm wrong about it ending up being a 10. So then all you're going to do is you're going to click go to eBay and find the card on eBay. And as you look through listings, you can use Pack Magic's grading tool to pre-grade them. So let's look at this first card and you can see it's at a little bit of an angle. So what I can do is take a screenshot, upload it to Pack Magic's grading tool. Pack Magic offers these free handles, so you can just line up the centering on the card, even if the card is shot at an angle, it's rotated, it's far away, anything. It makes it really easy to show you what grade you'll likely get strictly based off of centering, no matter what the quality is of the photo that you're seeing. All right, this one's lined up, except it has some slight curling. So I'm going to use the curling handle right here and just kind of drag in the curling a little bit to make sure it's right. And this one is in a PSA 10 quality. So right off the bat, we found one that's just about perfectly centered. You should also line up the centering on the back, which Pack Magic lets you do, and just make sure you double check for any whitening anywhere on the card. And if you're skeptical at all, be sure to just ask the seller directly if they see any whitening on the corners, the surface, any scratches on the edges or anything. So this right off the bat is a great play. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the card with a credit card that has a 30-day no interest rate. I'm not telling anybody else to do this because this is very risky, but it is a way to start with $0. Once you get the card, double check it, make sure it's solid, and send it off to PSA using the package Pack Magic tells you to, which is going to be the express package. So I'm going to pay the $150 fee because I want it back in 10 days so I can get everything in within the 30-day time limit. So after sending it to PSA, I did get a 10, and they even make you an offer on the spot for $1,600, so about 85% market. Now I could accept that offer. They'll pay me out in 3 to 5 days. At this point, you'd be about $750 in the hole. So you've made almost $1,000 off of the play with no starting capital. You can also use this code MAGIC25 to save $25 off of your first grading order. Be sure to follow so you don't miss more Pokemon videos like this.